communities that connects them to others worldwide. For instance, our community is the Christian Church. Lucky as we are to have a country with freedom of religion, others are not so fortunate. The most commonly known conflict that is still going on today in Syria.
Our goal is to raise money to send to aid Christians being persecuted in Syria. To do this, we'll be making homemade Christmas ornaments to sell at our local church. Let's get started!
Welcome to our community. This is Good Shepherd Lutheran Church, and we'll be raising money for our Christian community in Syria.
But first, a brief history lesson.
According to worldrover.com, Syria in ancient times transferred to territory of Persians, Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, and after others the Ottoman Turks. The capital of current-day Syria is Damascus, which was settled in 2500 BC. Before this, Paul the Apostle converted to Christianity on his way to the city, and shortly after established the first Christian church in Antioch. Eventually, the country was overtaken by Turks in 636 AD and converted to Muslim rule. The history continues according to David Levine on Binghampton.com as tensions flared at the start of the Crusades. Christians believed that Muslims worshipped a false god, and therefore followed a false prophet, which led them to conflict with Muslims who believed Christians attempted to humanize God, which took away his power. Both sides had a common goal: to claim Jerusalem as their own, which happened to be the Holy Land for both religions. As both claimed to have good reason for just war, the sides collided. From these historical tension, a new conflict rises. According to ChristianFreedom.org, Christians only take up 6% of Syria's population, and as Loveday Morris states on the Washington Post, Syria is one of the most ethnically diverse countries in the Middle East, consisting of Christians, Druze, Shuite offshoot Alawites, and Islalis. But to the community's dismay, in the third year of the civil war, it is being threatened. Violence and acts of persecution are only growing more blatant. Last month, radicals tore down a cross and hoisted a black flag above a church in the northern Syrian city of Raqqa. In another story on ChristianFreedom.org, a man was asked how he wanted to die after being identified as a Christian. Finally, on persecution.org, they state that Christianity in some places of the Middle East is in danger of going extinct. The website states, a mass exodus is taking place on a biblical scale. Terrorists are subjecting Christians in the Middle East to collective punishment for American policy. Worshippers are now regarded as newcomers and agents of the West, despite having lived there for centuries.
So to send aid to Christians in Syria, we'll be making homemade ornaments to raise money to donate to Open Doors USA, which is an organization that aids persecuted Christians all over the world. Let's get started.
So let's head back to the church.
The cafe in the church is a volunteer run, so all the money that is made is given to different organizations of the month and also help run the cafe. The ornaments that are being sold to help raise money for Open Doors USA is one of 3 outside organizations that help raise money for different groups. By selling these ornaments, we raised $50 to send to Open Doors USA to aid Christians in Syria and also spread awareness to the injustice abroad.
We've also brought this to the attention of our mission team in hopes to act in the future.
Finally, by spreading word of the persecution, our church can band together around the cause, not only realizing how lucky we are, but becoming closer as a community and widening our reach.
As Americans, we undervalue the freedom and rights we have as a people.
By acknowledging these problems, not only can we come together for a common cause, but also learn to value our country.
Because of this privilege that we all share, it's our job to lend a helping hand to those in need. As a people, we all agree that life is sacred, no matter how small. If you're interested in donating to our cause, you can contact Open Doors USA at Open Doors USA, P.O. Box 27001, Santa Ana, California 92799. If you you want any more information on Open Doors, you can find them at www.opendoorsusa.org.
The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 3 states, everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of person. It is our job to fight for these people so they can live their lives with the rights that all human beings should share.
The Church believes that we are all God's children, no matter where we come from or what we believe, no matter what color, what age, what size, no matter what we're doing wrong or what we're doing right. No matter what you believe or where you are, each heart is its own, and all should be free to follow.
I thank God for this day, for the sun in the sky, for my mom and my dad, for my piece of apple pie, for our home on the ground, for his love that's all around. That's why I say thanks